Всем привет! Ну вот мы и в Берлине, в Германии, в одной из самых ведущих стран в сельском хозяйстве. Здесь мы посетим самую крупную, самую масштабную выставку аграрных технологий в мире. И здесь мы пообщаемся с фермерами. И самое главное, мы постараемся выяснить, кто все-таки кормит этот мир.
Германия как страна занимает довольно интересное положение в мировом сельском хозяйстве. Более половины территории страны, а это 19 миллионов гектар, используются под сельское хозяйство. Сегодня в Германии около 280 тысяч ферм различных направлений, хотя еще в 90-м году их было вдвое больше. Каждый год около 4 тысяч ферм исчезают с карты страны. Фермеры переходят в другие сектора экономики. Вместе с тем развивается интенсивное сельское хозяйство, и это уже привело к тому, что всего 12% хозяйств размерами от 100 гектар и выше занимают более половины, а точнее 56% сельхозплощадей. Несмотря на то, что производство агросырья, зерна, мяса, овощей, молока и так далее составляет всего лишь не более 1% от немецкого ВВП, например, в Украине это 17%, переработка и торговля готовыми пищевыми продуктами является четвертым по величине сектором экономики в Германии, что делает Германию третьей страной в мире экспортером готовой пищевой продукции, то есть фактически еды.
Ну и, конечно, когда мы говорим о сельском хозяйстве в Германии и в Европе, то мы всегда представляем примерно вот такую картину. Лошадки, горы, склоны, малюсенькие поля, техника, фермерский дом стоит прямо между этими полями. Для того, чтобы немножечко подробнее узнать, как живется фермерам в Германии, мы сейчас заедем к моему новому другу, фермеру и YouTube-блогеру Михелю. Он, наверное, один из самых старых агроблогеров, потому что он начал вести свой блог еще 13 лет назад. Но, конечно, он нам больше интересен как фермер. Причем фермер не в самом благоприятном регионе Германии, как раз то место, где фермеры больше выживают, чем наслаждаются жизнью. И я думаю, что всем нам будет интересно, как Михель ведет свое хозяйство и что он нам расскажет интересного о том, как быть фермером в Германии. Специально для фермы Мигеля построили энергетический такой небольшой заводик, куда он поставляет кукурузный силос, и этот заводик обогревает всю деревушку, которая находится по соседству. Мне кажется, что это очень интересный способ кооперации, взаимодействия фермеров с энергетическими компаниями.
This farm is about more or less 700 hectares.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's 530 for, or let's say 170 for grassland.
Yeah. Do you have cattle, cows, or?
Right now we have, let's say 30. Yeah, because we stopped with our milk production this year. We stopped this year because it was not, how to say, profitable. 60 chicken for this small building here. We sell the eggs in this room, and 2 months ago we already sold fresh milk. Yeah, I can show you. Now it's dead, because we have no milk anymore. You took the bottle, put it inside, push on the milk button, and then you got really cool, fresh, cool milk.
Don't need somebody to...
Yeah, every day you have to put it inside.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, normally there's what is it?
Who buys it? Local people? From the town?
Yeah, from the small village, and 2 or 3 kilometers from here there's a city.
And eggs are yours also?
Yeah.
Here. It's
Right.
all yours?
It's not all. Yeah.
Sure, I understand.
It's not. And so yeah, from us are just the eggs, and the other things are products from the region. That's why it's called Regio Box. I see a big problem that we have a lot of farmers in Germany, but just say 5 supermarket dealers. Yeah. So the big one is Aldi, and Aldi says, "Oh, milk is too expensive. We need it cheaper." And all other supermarkets say, "Oh, Aldi says is going down 5 cents. We do it the same."
So you depend.
And you have not the power as a single farmer against these 5 big ones. My parents start here, this farm, in 1990, when the border was falling down. They start really from the ground, and 2 years later they started with the milk production, the livestock. In this small, that's where we start. So it was an old building, I don't know, from it's 60 years old or like maybe older. We growed the business. And 2 years later, in 1994, we built the first, bigger. 2 years later, we built in 1996 the second one. So we have been for milk production more or less for 30 years, let's say 27.
And most of the farmers have milk production and fields and growing.
It's depending on the region. Germany is really different in these things. We have areas with better soils. Let's say Magdeburg, Börde, I don't know, you can translate it as the region. There are maybe the best soils in Germany, and they mainly building crops. And this area here from Germany, the soil is more sandy. We have less rain. Let's say in average 500 millimeters, but in the last year was just 300. Was a disaster.
What do you grow? What crops you grow?
So mainly because of the sandy soils. Is it rye? Yeah. Should be rye. And corn. But for silage, for the biogas, more or less 30% is maize, corn, and
wheat.
Wheat we have, let's say 10%. It's more or less 50 hectares. This year a little bit more because we plan to make 50 hectares of rapeseed. But it was so dry, end of August, where we normally seeding. For me it makes no sense to put it in dry air.
How about no-till here in this area?
No-till, what do you mean with no-till? Really no-till?
Really no-till. Really no-till, no-till.
Yeah, we have some farmers. I'm really interested in it. There is a German channel called Alexander Klümper, but I don't know. He's mostly talking German, so maybe it's not so interesting. But he is, let's say, 100 kilometers from here.
Александр Клюмер. И вы также, ваш канал посвящен технологии no-till.
I thought it's not really popular here in Germany because I don't see many no-tillers.
No, maybe it's because in most areas, we talk about 600, 700, 800, some areas 1000 millimeters of rain, and yeah, you are not so under pressure, under water pressure.
Yeah, seems
Yeah.
like.
I'm really sure in 2023 the glyphosate is
Will be prohibited here.
yeah,
I've heard that.
it's not allowed anymore. So this could be difficult for
For no-tillers,
no-till.
for sure.
Yeah. For me, is it so far not practicable because of the high level of corn silage. We have a lot of machines, large machines, driving over the field, and
Yeah,
I
it
think
won't
we
work.
cannot handle the pressure without tilling. Take care. We have it's not anymore milk. A cow storage. It's a cat storage. I don't know. We have 50 cats, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, and a lot of shit. So you see the combine. Yeah, it's a 5-walker machine. And
What year?
in our area, this is more or less 7-meter header. Yeah. And in our region, I can do with this machine, let's say, 400 up to 500 hectares
A season.
in a season for normal crops. So not with corn. It's
So
yeah,
you
really
harvest.
later, so you could do more, but we don't harvest corn. Yeah.
Okay. You harvest for yourself or do for neighbors?
Yeah, mostly
Also.
for ourselves, and sometimes depends on the pressure, on the harvest pressure. Yeah, in the region, I try to make some hectares for.
How much it costs here per hectare?
In this area, we are between, let's say, 90 and 100, 110 euros per hectare. When you go in to the south, it's for sure more expensive because the fields are smaller. Yeah, and you are not so efficient.
What is the biggest field you have?
Our biggest field is 40 hectares, and the average is about 12.
So you sell corn to the factory.
Yeah.
And the other grain like barley and all the stuff, dealer comes and
Right, with
buys
the trucks.
from you with his truck.
Yep.
And it's common for everybody.
It depending how close you are to the dealer. If you're closer to the dealer, you bring it directly to the dealer, or a lot of farmers are taking it inside the farm. Yeah, they and sell it later when the price is better in the winter. Or
And the farmers have their trucks or
it's depending. Some bigger farmers have trucks too, but it's not too big. There are really big farmers.
you know what's interesting for us, for Ukrainian farmers,
Yeah.
the subsidiary system here and how it works once a year or
Once a year, you have to put all your fields into the computer. You have a GPS system, more or less, or satellite cards, and you have to mark your fields, and you have to say what you grow there. And then, when you did it perfectly on 1 square meter, accurate, then you put it into the system. It's in. You have to finish it in May.
okay.
And in December, we will get this money or what you need sub.
So every farmer use it or
Yeah, it's the only way you can do it.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise, you will get no money.
And how much it per hectare?
You have about 270, 280 euro per hectare.
Per every hectare?
Yeah.
Okay. If you meet certain conditions like a cover crops
Yeah.
and all this database,
Mm-hmm.
so all the fields, governments see all the fields, all
Yeah.
the farmers who get money from that.
Mm-hmm. It makes no difference if it's corn or wheat.
Mm-hmm. pyramids too, and this is the only way to survive, to get to be profitable, because
in our area for sure, because of the sandy soils and the low price of the crops. Without this money, this farm will be not not here.
Profitable. And same in every part of Germany, or
not in every part. When we talk about let's say strawberry and potato, where you earn 20 and up to 40,000 euro per hectare, it's a piece of shit when you get 300 euro from government. But when you earn like us, maybe 800 or 900 euros with silage, with corn, it's important to have these 280 euros. But you will only get this money when you be comfortable with the standards they said, to have not only just one crop, not one crop over 50% and all these things.
But it's not easy.
Not spraying too much, not have too much fertilizer.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of restrictions.
This is for dry fertilizer.
Fertilizer, right.
What do you use for fertilizer?
You see here some
Yara.
fertilizer. It's from Yara. Yeah, normal nitrogen.
It's how many percents here?
Should be 27%.
27.
27 should, or 28, or 27. Yeah, right.
And you use this in spring?
In spring, right? Just in spring. It's more or less not allowed to do it in is it autumn?
Oh, it's not allowed. Not
It's
allowed.
depending on the crop. You can do it, I guess, on rapeseed, but not much. Let's say 40 or 60 kilograms in total. Yeah. This is also a big
And who
problem.
controls this? How you can control how many kilograms you
We make a calculation every year.
and put this
Put
on
it
paper?
in a paper, and then we bring it to the I don't know, government. Government is not the right word. But
And can you put, for example, you dropped 100 kilograms, but on the sheet you can write 50.
It's difficult because you have the whole.
It will ruin all the calculations in the future. I understand.
Right. They take the last 3 years of your average yield, and for this average yield, you have to
Calculate
your fertilizer you can give, and they will tell you, they measure every year. You can measure by your own, but it's expensive. How many nitrogen is available for the plants in the spring? So let's say last year was crazy because we had a lot of nitrogen from last year because we had dry weather conditions. And let's say we can put 160 kilogram of nitrogen for corn. And last year they said 60 is already in the soil, in general.
And this is what government controls?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, let's say it's government.
They don't want you to put more fertilizer than you need?
Yeah, it's not allowed.
And they can check how much you bought and how much you stored?
They know everything about you bought, and then they will check, and then they will look to every culture you grow in. And what I want to say is, So let's say it's 160 kilogram is needed to grow, I don't know, 30 tons of corn silage. Then they say maybe this year are 60 already in the soil. So you got 100 you can put on. And in the red areas, it's planned to start a new law that you have, when you calculate these 160 kilograms, they want you to have 20% less than these 160 kilograms is needed to solve this nitrogen problem in the groundwater. What does it mean for a farmer in this area?
You don't get the yield.
You will lose money. Big discussions right now about a new law the government will make. Nitrogen in the groundwater is too high. Yeah,
I read about it.
The government says it's too high. This is big discussion. Is it really too high? Is it correct measurement?
Is it a problem or not? Yeah.
Is it a problem, and is it really the farmer or the agriculture who is cause this problem?
How do you pay taxes? Yeah, we'll talk about this later. Let's talk about machines.